actually had a lot of different maps played today. So, well, we're going to get into the game right now. Bestiooo and Gekko here on the November 125 FPS League.
Fight.
And I'm going to be on Bestiooo off the start, who's going to be getting to that red. Lightning gun, going to be one of his first big weapons.
Already knows that Gekko has a rail, so I like what he's doing, trying to close distance very early on. He doesn't manage to take the rail, knows he needs to back off and gonna try to do it from another angle or get a rail himself.
I think he realized that Gekko actually picked up that Mega very late. He didn't hear the pickup, but he saw that he was lurking near that concave as he came close. So definitely a late pickup then. Bestiooo gets the second red, but does take a rail straight up. And another
one. Gekko
pretty.
Doesn't know the angles.
Again, these little tiny annoying guys. There's a lot of those little areas where you can kind of shoot through the floors. Oh, it is. Bestiooo trying to fake his way up there. Does get a rail at the end. But Gekko's going to be able to pick up that Mega Health and probably start setting up for red.
Oh,
he's maybe a little bit late.
Yeah. I've mentioned it a lot of times. In that red, if you don't drop 5 seconds earlier than your opponent, you are never going to be able to drop.
Yeah. It is really tough. You've got to be early there, which is interesting, really, how it's going to work with Mega. I mean, if Mega is you're fearing that they might clash, then you can't just do a 5-second miss time. You've got to do a 10-second off time. Sorry.
They're gonna clash right now, but Bestiooo is the only one going to the items. In fact, Gekko does go and steal the red.
And he's hitting rail still. I don't feel like he's missed one yet. I don't actually know.
He's on 60%.
That's pretty good, though. That is very solid. Bestiooo, though, he's amazingly stacked at the moment. Doesn't really need the next red. He can just try and keep him at bay here. Gonna find him at the top corridor. Gekko just flying backwards to Mega. But whether or not he's going to be able to pick up Mega is a different question. Oh, Bestiooo misses the LG.
Oh. Well, he's definitely going to pick up Mega at this rate. And Bestiooo even going for the fight after that rail is going to be really bad for him.
Oh man, he's just missing all his tiny little jumps everywhere. Finally gets back over to yellow. Finally gets back over to LG. And well, now it's 5 seconds until red. If Gekko's set up for it,
yeah,
it's going to be tough. Bestiooo trying to make a move on it here, and he can't really. He lands an 80 damage rail, but not much more. And Gekko, one more rail for the first kill, but he cannot hit it. Oh, he tried to go for a shot from underneath. No connection.
Oh, Bestiooo actually gets the frag himself.
Awesome combo just then. And a nice little rail right off the beginning. Just showing us how well he actually knows this map. And oh my gosh, and he manages to hit Gekko before he picks up red. Suddenly 2-0, was not expecting it to go like this. I don't think these are the maps that these guys were playing each other against before.
No, definitely not.
Against each other before, really. Oh, Gekko flying through a teleporter, but he's going to have to somehow make it away from here. He wanted to come back for the 25 health bubble, but Bestiooo was all over it.
Where did Gekko spawn? Well, there he is. That should be an easy frag for Bestiooo, but he doesn't get the frag yet. Gekko is left on 4 health.
4. Ow. And well, that Mega is definitely not going to be his. We've got a lower yellow up. Bestiooo takes this. Oh, Gekko's going for it. And well, he picked it up at least, I guess. Not really much, though. Okay, Bestiooo comes up, and maybe that's where you can have to attack from if you want to pick it up. Oh my gosh, Gekko! If he hit that rocket, there was a kill.
Thing is, if Gekko, when the opponent has LG, that's when all of those don't go for it. The signs apply. But if the guy doesn't have an LG, yeah, he can actually drop down.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's all about that.
Oh my, great rocket by Bestiooo.
And they're suddenly going up that little thing that I haven't remembered the name for yet.
The lift.
Pneumatic lift ramp thing.
The thing that takes you above. It's like the stairway to heaven.
It's like the teleporter. Oh, Gekko gets a kill, man.
I like stairway to heaven more.
It's not either of them. It's either a stairway or does it take you to heaven?
Maybe it does.
Just if you die at the top, maybe.
Well, it took Bestiooo to heaven, and now we respawn. He's gonna get this red as well, and Gekko not really connecting with much at this point.
I think he's weak as hell. He's got to be so low. Sorry, Bestiooo even. Let's find it. Different stairway, and I think that took him to heaven again because Gekko killed him up at the top. We've got to think of a different name. I don't like that one.
I don't think Cyber Demons go to heaven. Maybe to hell.
Neither, man. It doesn't exist in Quake.
Oh, great rail by Gekko again.
It's not an elevator.
It's a lift.
No, it's neither.
What? It is a lift. How can you not call that
If it's a lift, then it's gonna have a little voice on it that says "going up."
Why would it happen? Oh god.
It's just not.
It's
standard
a
enough
lift.
To be
A
lift.
lift
I don't
is
like
not-
that. I will not settle for it being a lift.
Then call it an elevator.
It's even worse.
Yeah, an elevator is actually a lift in the way that you mean. But a lift is just a platform that takes you above.
But isn't like an elevator like one of those mechanical staircases?
No. Why would it be only that?
What are they
just
called?
because the word that isn't in use anymore doesn't mean that it has to be associated with old things.
Should we stick to the game for a little bit?
Okay.
Alright, let's try that. Bestiooo just coming in, he takes a big rocket, but look at the damage from Gekko, it was suddenly immense. And now he's going for the tiny little flashy rocket jumps, which actually was enough to get there in time and push Bestiooo out of the room. Bestiooo got a railgun and then it was like, hell no, I don't want to be around this anymore. Gekko maybe could have gone for a rail shot then instead, but I think he ended up doing about 40 or so damage with the LG. But he's got to be careful. Oh wow, gets a good rail off. Looking for one more. The LG's going to be just fine. And he's going to be able to pick up red from that. We're at a 2-frag game now between them.
And it only looks like it's gonna get closer. Oh, that's jumping over the nade that Gekko put. Oh, he connects it. That was such a sick shot.
That was brilliant.
And Gekko now controlling all of the map. Great rocket by Bestiooo though. Is he gonna dare to attack at the red? He is there, but he doesn't have an LG. And Gekko, is he gonna dare to drop down?
That would be a very gutsy move. The rocket hits him directly through the floorboards. Is he going to be able to... Well, he finds the 50 health bubble.
And Bestiooo is doing all of this with only the rocket launcher. Finally, he picks up an LG. And Bestiooo knows he can try to attack at this mega. Gekko's still taking the very defensive positions.
He's got to be careful. Gekko's got to watch out because sure, he can fire rockets through that, but so can Bestiooo. Oh, the timing on that drop to red. He would have gone down to 15 health, otherwise he takes a rocket jump out at the top. Oh,
Gekko
gutsy
really
moves.
He really doesn't want to die again.
Oh, damn right, man. 2.5 minutes left, 1 frag behind. Giving away his life now would be a tragedy.
Thing is, if he gives away his life now, but he does a lot of damage to Bestiooo, he can actually start making a really good comeback. But he needs to be careful when he dies. Like, if he went to an LG fight, it would be good for him. That's a great rail by Gekko again. He might even get the mega because of that.
That's not the first time he's hit that angle today. And I think the first one was even more impressive. Oh, he's going to get one more, slowing Bestiooo going down through that doorway. Gekko can go and pick himself up a yellow, but he's just hit another rail. Can he get one more? He does! Gekko ties the game up in fantastic style.
Another rail. He really knows all the angles in this map.
He's got his 5th impressive, and Bestiooo's probably starting to get slightly irate by the fact that it does not feel as if Gekko's missing a rail, even though he's on just over 50% or so, which is still amazingly good. And he's just pushing Bestiooo out the room.
Yeah.
His practice games, he might have been getting crushed, but this is the time that matters the most, and he is making it count.
I think Bestiooo should have definitely dropped Delirium if he is not comfortable with it yet. Because Gekko does seem like he's damn comfortable in it.
Maybe he didn't realize that. No, this could be the first time these guys have competed against each other on this map, or at least in a competitive environment. And you know, it does games do change drastically from practice to competitive. Well, I say you know, I know you know.
Thank you for the information.
Welcome. And well, Gekko fully loaded at the moment, looking on the teleporter exit. We do have red up. Gekko's going to be able to win the race over there, but he wants to get a kill first. Spotting Bestiooo moving around puts him not so much at ease, so he has to get it in the end anyway.
Now, if Gekko starts the fight with some damage, uncontested as well, that's going to be a very clean kill for him. And he might even get a yellow before going to the mega or the red.
I think he wants more kills. We've got 30 seconds. I've just realized the clock has been shrinking very quickly. We've got less than 30 seconds to go. Gekko could be winning against Bestiooo here. This would be an amazing victory for him.
Yeah, it would, and it's definitely gonna be unless Bestiooo can come up with something miraculous, and it's not gonna happen now. It's on 3 health points.
Right, he's going to be able to get this, and now this is the final rush. 5 seconds to go. He's got to find him. He goes up to the top. Here's the chase. 1 second left, but it is going to be Gekko getting the kill. 8-6, the final score.
Look at the damage difference. 1,000 more, and that's the 1,000 that there is in the rail from Gekko. Again, Gekko using the rail to his maximum advantage.
Holy crap, man. Gekko landing more rails than Bestiooo actually fired, even though they've got very similar accuracies with it. I mean, Gekko played his heart out right then, and he got himself a fantastic result. Mad props to Gekko. I was not expecting Gekko to win at all.
I don't think Bestiooo was either.